cared about those kids that that they constantly criticize Shanny and Rev over. Again, I've always said that Shanny and Rev are never going to win Parents of the Year, and I've said other things on here regarding their parenting and everything. But I do want to say this though. Um, One of the ways that we know for a fact that the reaction atheists do not care or never cared about those kids was primarily because the the reaction atheists never really did anything for them. They tried to punish their parents as much as possible. If you've ever been a member of the Division of Youth and Family Services, that would be DIFUS over in New Jersey or New York area, or if you ever been part of like CPS, the Child Protection Agency, what is it, the Child something's CCP or whatever. I forget what it's called or whatever. I got my mind is like, ugh. But if you ever been part of DIFUS or you ever been part of the CPS or anything like that, where you've been around abusive parents or anything like that, one of the ways that you go about helping children is that you provide them with clothing. Organizations will stop by the house, a charity will stop by the house, and they'll give them clothing. They'll give them food. They'll give them toys. They'll give them things like that to make sure that they have stuff. And what we see from the reaction people, and you can check the archive channels, you can check their main channels, you can check all of those things. These people have done nothing but prevent the parents from being able to prosper and make money. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you how deep it goes. When I first met Shani and Rev in person, and I have the text message, and I'm planning on in a very special video to show everybody what I'm talking about, because honestly, these people deserve it. Where they literally sent her a phone text message. It was either a text message or when she was on Twitter, one of those other things. And a certain somebody here on YouTube told them, that mean the reaction community, are going to make sure you never make any money online. Now, mind you, her kids are minors. These minors depend on the family to feed them. Follow my logic here now, okay? You have people that's saying that they care about these kids, preventing their parents from being able to make money, and then saying that these people ain't trying to feed their kids. And this is one of the things that I showed CPS. So you see this right here? They don't want them to make any money. And I showed them this. There's a lot of stuff that you guys are not hearing on YouTube regarding my interaction with CPS when I've been there, I think, 4 or 5 times, maybe 6 times, that they came there under false pretenses. That I'm more, and I'm going to say this right now, legally speaking, since I know one of them watches these channels on a regular basis, I'm more than happy to testify against these people. I have audio, I have video, I have proof that they have made predetermined decisions to stop them for being able to make money online so that the kids can be cared for. And by the way, Blaster, I can see you. If you put test there, you wanted me to see if you saw you. I see you there. But it's important that people know this. See, here's the thing. Even though I don't like atheism and I don't like atheism online, I hear what you guys are saying. I hear you guys loud and clear. Some of the things that you guys are saying are correct. A lot of what you're saying is not correct. Okay? Because you are not informed enough to talk about these things. You're not. So the bottom line is, at the end of the day, from the time that they stepped over there in PA to now, no, my bad. The latter days of them being in Colorado till now, the atheist community has to take responsibility for them not being able. Listen to me. I seen Shani's money that she made on YouTube, and then you guys found out what she was going to make, and then you false flagged her under false pretenses because I already know about your little plan for her not to make no money. That is why when I went into Burnt Toe's room, and I go into y'all rooms, and y'all start saying Shani this, Shani that, and you don't take no personal responsibility for what you did, I'm one of these people that don't want to hear it. Until you assume some responsibility for the things that you guys have done, and believe you me, you will have to after a while. You know what I mean? Because I'm actually stopping from work right now to make this video. That's why I'm sweating. So the bottom line is, at the end of the day, these people got to take some responsibility for the things that they've done. And every time an atheist that I know was involved in it says, nobody did nothing like that, G-Man, just don't worry. Don't worry. I'm already talking about BGTV, and when I'm done with him, I'm going to prove everything that I've been saying on here for the longest. The bottom line is, ladies and gents, is that is that we got to start being people to ask questions. This is a shame. You guys should be humiliated and embarrassed, afraid to show your face in public, that a Christian is the one that's getting on here telling you guys that we need proof before we can believe. And that is messed up. Because wasn't it you guys, back as far as I've been on YouTube, saying, the burden of proof is on you. You got to provide the evidence. You got to provide the evidence, and you guys haven't provided nothing. What you've provided is videos and wacky interpretations with some information, but not all of it. And yeah, I'm fully aware that somebody is feeding you information. Wait till I reveal who I think actually is the one doing it. And it is not who you think is going to be. Okay? So the bottom line is, at the end of the day, if these people really cared about these kids, because that's what we got on here to talk about, if they really cared about these children, show me the letters, Burnt Toast, or the emails that you said that you would send the kids clothing if they could prove that the kids was going to get the clothing. Show me the emails where you sent them clothing, where you drove over there, dropped off a box of clothing over there, or food, or any of that. And I will show you the proof that I fed these kids over and over and over and over again. Not just them, but their parents too. You don't get to come on my YouTube channel pretending you care about these kids when I seen the text messages from Twitter and all these other forms of social media that Shanny's been part of, where you guys said we're going to stop you from receiving money on YouTube. Because I notice every time one of them get 1,000 subscribers, and as soon as they're able to monetize, the channel goes down. It ain't because of nothing they said or what they did. It's because you guys are jealous that you will never be as popular as those two are. And it's just the truth. I would love to see for a year Shanny go toe-to-toe with the Geek Room. The Geek Room would be beating the dust. I would like to see Shanny for a year go up against Burnt Toast on YouTube. Shanny will make her eat her dust if you guys allowed her to do it without flagging her. You know what I mean? We all know why people watch your channels. It's because of me, Shanny for Christ, and Rev. Without us, you don't got a YouTube platform. Period. Okay? So the bottom line is, at the end of the day, ladies and gents, we got to start holding these people accountable. You want to know why those kids were hungry? Because these people deprived Shanny and Red from making money, lied about them, slandered their character, and they did it without mercy. Now, how many of you atheists want to claim innocence? Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Feel free to talk about this as much as you want, but I just felt like I needed to make this video because the one-sidedness of the reaction community. Let me give some people some advice if you're going to fight the reaction community. Don't stay quiet. One of the things that they immediately, because you got to remember something about these reaction people. They have low self-esteem. They don't have a lot of self-worth. They have a very low view of themselves, okay? It's very easy to get to them. One of the things that you got to do is to step up and say you're wrong about this information, and then they'll get so mad that they'll send all of the bullies to your YouTube channel to try to discourage you from making another YouTube video. You guys can find me on Skype. Everybody on here knows how to find me on Skype. You want to talk to me, you go to Skype, if you're not blocked. And if you are, you better get a stock account and tell me who you are and what it's about before I decide to engage with you. Or do a private no. Just make it a Skype conversation when I'm available, and I have to let you know when I'm available. But the bottom line is, at the end of the day, is that when Burnt Toast, and I don't care what nobody say about me, when Burnt Toast showed me the video where she had Jimmy Dean and she gave something to Rev, that right there was progress. You coming on YouTube, and I know that you're lying about the things that you're saying, is not progress. That right there is going to get your behind owned every single time. I will be available on Skype tonight, about 9 o'clock tonight. I will be available on Skype. If you want to get me before that, it ain't happening today. So it's going to be about 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight. I'll be on Skype. So, and I did that on purpose on Burnt Toast's channel to make sure that people know that I've always been open-minded and that I've always listened to what people have to say. But what I don't like is when I know you're lying and I know you got an agenda and you're trying to play me. You can go take that. I don't know that stuff. I don't drink. So they're making fun of me because I didn't pronounce it right. Whatever. I don't know what it is. I don't drink. I mean, ain't that y'all department? Y'all the alcoholics over here, not me. So I don't know nothing about that. My blood is clean. I got vitamins and minerals in my blood. So anyway, I'm straight edge. So again, it's time for the atheist community to take some responsibility for some of the things that went on with them. Until you guys do that, don't even try to come in and talk to me, because if you don't, I'm going to call you out on that baloney right away. Please understand that I have people in your community feeding me information still. That never stopped. Okay? Stop with the stupidity and accept some responsibility for the things that you guys have said and the things that you guys have done. I'm not stupid. I know how to download just like you.